All right, in today's video, we're gonna make what I like to call my hot cheddar Mamacita wings. Now, I know you probably ask yourself, now why does he call these things hot cheddar Mamacitas? Well, number one, I like my Mamacitas hot, like psst, hot, that type of hot. And number two, I like my Mamacitas to have the cheddar with them too, so they don't spend all my cheddar, if you know what I mean. Well, the women may not know what I mean, but the fellas, you know what I mean. Okay, now let's get back to it. All right. So this is one of my favorite ways to make wings. I rank this particular style high in my wing category, and I know you guys are going to enjoy this recipe. I can't wait to bring it to you. So let's go ahead and get started. And most of all, let's get started so I can get me some of these wings, man. I'm hungry. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's go. So here are all the ingredients we're going to use to make this recipe. So we have salt, we have baking powder, red pepper flakes, apple cider vinegar, seasoned salt, garlic powder, ground black pepper, paprika, and we also have the chicken we're going to use back here, cheddar cheese, butter, hot banana peppers, Worcestershire sauce, diced jalapeno peppers, and some Frank's red hot sauce. So this is everything you're going to need to make this recipe. So let's go to the next step. Okay, I've cut the chicken and I've washed the chicken and I've measured out all the ingredients. Now keep in mind, this is a two-step preparation recipe. So one part is the seasoning of the chicken, and the second part is the making of the sauce. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to season the chicken. As you can see, I have the baking powder here on the left hand side and the season blend with the salt, the pepper, the garlic powder, the paprika, black pepper that we're going to use to season the chicken. And over here, what I have is what we're going to use to make the sauce. So I also have paprika and the chili flakes here in the front. And next to it, we have the apple cider vinegar and the Worcestershire sauce. Behind that, we have the Frank's red hot sauce. We have diced jalapeno. And then we have the banana pepper juice and also the cheese that's in the back. And we also have the butter here. So this is everything that we're going to use for this entire recipe. So let's go on to the next step. The first thing you want to do is you want to add the baking powder to the chicken. And next you want to make sure that you coat the chicken evenly into the baking powder. So mix it well enough to where all the chicken is evenly coated with the baking powder. Next you want to add the seasoned blend to the chicken. And using the same technique, you want to evenly coat the chicken with the seasoned blend. Now, you don't have to use all the seasoned blend that you prepared, but I like my chicken to be well seasoned. I really don't like to eat bland chicken. To me, it's almost like eating a sheet of notebook paper. So I like to put a little bit of extra seasoning in my chicken just to give it that flavor. Even though the sauce is going to give it that flavor, I like to have the flavor in the meat too. I mean, the flavor in the meat plus what the sauce gives to me, it makes the wings much better when you bite into it. The next thing you want to do is you want to spray your pan with cooking spray. This allows your chicken not to stick to the pan once it finishes cooking and you want to turn it over. Also, I prefer this type of pan when baking chicken because it allows your chicken to cook evenly versus when you sit it directly in the pan and one side cooks faster than the other. All right, let's place the chicken onto the pan. Make sure that you place the chicken about a ½ inch apart. Try not to overcrowd the pan. You want to make sure you give the chicken enough room to cook. Also, when you're putting the chicken into the pan, put it in skin down. You want to start cooking it skin down first versus meat down. I've already preheated my oven to 250. So we're going to start the cooking process and cook the wings for 30 minutes at a temperature of 250. After that After that 30 minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to increase the temperature to 425 and cook the wings for an additional 20 minutes. And after the first 10 minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to turn the wings over to the other side and allow them to cook the remainder of that 10 minutes on the other side. Okay, let's go ahead and put the our wings into the oven. Let's set our timer for 30 minutes. So remember, we're going to do the first 30 minutes at a temperature of 250. And then after that 30 minutes, we're going to increase that temperature to 425 for an additional 20 minutes. Okay, let's take a look at our wings. Now, they've already been in here for about 15 minutes. So I just wanted to let you guys take a look and kind of see the progress. As you can see that the skin on the wings are becoming crisp. So they're cooking pretty good right now. Can't wait till they finish. Ready to taste out this recipe. So I've increased the temperature of the wings to 425. So let's take a look at the wings now. They've been in the oven on 425 for 10 minutes. So let's take a look at them and see what they look like. Now, as you can see that they've been in here for 10 minutes on 425 already. As you can see, the wings are getting crispier. What I'm doing now is I'm turning them over to allow them to cook an additional 10 minutes on the opposite side. Okay, now while the wings are finishing the cooking process, we're going to start with the making the sauce. So the first thing we want to do is we want to put in the butter and we want to add the Frank's hot sauce. And what we're going to do is we're going to cook this until all the butter is melted, and then we're going to mix, and all the butter is melted and it's mixed with the hot sauce. So the next thing you want to do is you want to add the Worcestershire sauce and apple cider vinegar. Then add the paprika and the red chili flakes. Then add the juice of the banana peppers. Then add your diced jalapenos. And just simmer this for a bit. And the last ingredient you want to do is you want to add your shredded cheese. And once you add all of your shredded cheese, you want to mix this until all the cheese has melted. So simmer this on low until all the cheese is melted and combine with the sauce. Isn't this looking good, people? This looks great. Okay, let's take a look at our wings now. Yeah, I think they're ready. So we need to go ahead and just take them out and place them on the counter. Look at that color of those wings. Look how crisp they are. Look at that. Look at, you got grill marks on some of them. Don't you like the color on those wings? You can even see the seasoning. So after you've taken the wings out of the oven, what you want to do is you want to place the wings inside a clear bowl. And once you've placed all the wings inside the bowl, you want to take the sauce mixture and you want to pour that sauce mixture over the wings. Then put the top over the bowl. Shake the bowl to coat the wings evenly in the sauce. Remove the lid. And place the wings onto a plate. Can you see that smoke coming up off those wings? Folks, this is good eating right here, folks. Look at that. One thing I like about my wings, I like my wings to have a wet sauce. You know, I'm not really into the dry rub. The dry rub is, to me, that's kind of cheating. You know, certain dry rubs are great, but you know, I like my wings to be saucy. I like my wings to have a sauce. And folks, I tell you, this looks amazing. Let me know what you guys think about this. Look at that. Look at the color. Look at how crispy they are. Look at you can see the cheese, the melted cheese on top of the wings. You can see the jalapenos. You can actually see, folks, the ingredients that we put inside the sauce on top of the wings. You know, we didn't get any cheese and then throw it on top of the wings and then throw it in the oven and melt the butter and melt the cheese on top of the wings. This cheese was actually melted into the sauce and you can see it coated in the chicken. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. The wings were amazing. The flavor was on point. And I'm not exaggerating when I say I really, really like these wings. And I know you will too. So try this at home and let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, if you really like the video, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. And also, share it with your friends. And until then, I'll see you the next time in my next video. Peace.
Everybody stand up. Introducing the one and only, the most anticipated and highly underrated